What's up, y'all? It's Tuber Tourette's, and today's Funko Pop is the Cheeto guy, and today's story is part 2 of John, the apostle, the disciple, the John from Patmos, the John the Saint. He goes by so many names throughout traditions and throughout other parts of Christianity. So, one thing I want to talk about here today is the beginning of the book of John when he writes it. Now, it's one of the most powerful things in the Bible, in my opinion. One of the most confirming words at the beginning of the book of John, and I think I actually have this on my Discord profile, but it says it's confirming that he is God, pretty much. And people will say, where does it say in the Bible that Jesus says he's God? He says, for one, he says, I and the Father are one. He said, before Abraham was, I am. And then right here, John explicitly says, he says, in the beginning was the Word. In the beginning was the Word. And then later, in the beginning was the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And then later in that chapter, John 1, it says, and the Word became flesh. That's pretty cool. A really cool part. He says the Word became flesh, and it was in the beginning, and it was God. There's a plane go by. But later along the line, when he's at the feet of Jesus, he was the only disciple that stayed at the cross. Jesus actually tells him, he says, please look after my mother Mary. Looks after Mary. He has that responsibility. I think he was he was called the beloved disciple, and he was probably Jesus's favorite, but I know he loved all of them. But later along the line, he goes, I think it's exile into Patmos or something, on an island, Patmos. He's scared, gets a revelation from God, a revelation from Jesus, and that's where the book of Revelations comes in, and it is one of the most terrifying, hopeful, amazing books of the Bible, and it's the very last one as well. And the coolest thing about it is, or not the coolest thing, but one little thing I realize is at the very end of the Bible, at the very end of Revelation, it says, Amen. It's really nice. I'll talk about Revelation in another video though, but God bless.